We begin tonight with tragedy triggering change after a 5-year-old boy was killed in a hyperbaric chamber explosion earlier this year. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Mike Duffy.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Tonight, 2 state lawmakers looking to regulate hyperbaric chambers so that something like this doesn't happen again.
Sadly, 5-year-old Thomas Cooper was killed at the Oxford Center in Troy back in January. His mother burned trying to rescue him.
4 people charged in that boy's death, including the center's founder and safety manager.
Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is listening to those lawmakers looking to make a change and hearing from a doctor about the regulations already on the books for those procedures.
Over here is our gauges. So right here, this is for ventilation. This is our rate 1 to 5 PSI.
I checked out the hyperbaric chambers at Encompass Healthcare and Wound Medicine in West Bloomfield, where Dr. Bruce Rubin and his staff say safety is paramount to what they do, to using static-free linen and a grounding cord worn by the patient.
So it's virtually impossible for a fire to happen.
Hyperbaric chamber accidents are not common, but when they happen, they're catastrophic.
State Representative Sharon McDonald says the tragic chamber fire at the Oxford Center in Troy that killed 5-year-old Thomas Cooper in January happened just a few miles from her home.
It's kind of absurd that we have no regulations in this industry, and I think it's time to put an end to that.
So Rep. McDonald and State Senator Stephanie Chang are in the process of drafting legislation that aims to require hyperbaric chamber facilities to become accredited, possibly through an organization like the Undersea and Hyperbaric Medical Society.
We've accredited or surveyed over 400 programs. Our experience is that if programs that aren't monitored, they typically have issues.
The organization's director, John Peters, is consulting with the lawmakers.
So we're looking at everything from from how it's governed, so who the owners are, how that translates down into standardized policies and procedures. And are those standards and procedures or policies and procedures, do they match what the standards are for the specialty?
But Dr. Rubin, who's been operating hyperbaric chambers for years, has a different view.
Regarding regulations, to set one of these up is a very expensive endeavor because it requires multiple certifications that are already in place.
He says the piping installment is certified, as well as yearly certification of the chambers, and the manufacturer lets him know when to stop using them.
The requirements of accreditation, I'm not sure about that, how that would work, but the provider is the one who needs to be accredited. So I was accredited by the American Society of Preventive Medicine. They're the ones who accredit a physician and give him his board or her board certification. That's really the most important part.
And as he pointed out, the Oxford Center director charged in this tragedy doesn't have a medical degree. In West Bloomfield, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
A tragedy we certainly hope will never be repeated.